Once upon a time, you see, in a strange land not far away, I met perchance a little bee upon a most unusual day. And when I asked who she was, she told me, Maya, no other bee could ever be like Maya. Maya, why you question me? Why is no answer for a bee? My, she's always in a pretty pickle, Maya, helping someone else's little Maya. Maya, everyone loves Maya. Maya, 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 come tell us what you see.
Puck and the others should have been here long ago.
You know he spends half an hour polishing his glasses to see the goodies better.
That's right.
And I wonder where Maya's got to. I don't see her anywhere.
Oh, she'll soon be back.
There! They'll be surprised to see me with this lovely garland of flowers.
Ah, looks to me like a storm coming up.
Looks like it to me, too. Maybe we'd better go back home.
You mean we've got to pack up again? Look, it started. Yeah. Of course, I'm the one to get the first drop. If we wait any longer, we'll be sopping.
Yes, we'll have to find some shelter very fast.
Oh, look, there she is at last.
Maya,
can't you feel it's raining? Where have you been? We've been waiting for you.
Oh, come on, you're not made out of
Before we do
sugar, are
anything
you?
else, let's get under this leaf.
In my opinion, these sudden rainstorms are insupportable.
I hate the feeling of being wet.
Are those your underpants?
Certainly not.
It
Oh.
looks as if it's going to rain for a long time.
Look at the lightning.
Your pretty garland of flowers has also suffered from the rain.
Oh, what a pity. It was so lovely. Oh, well, too bad.
Oh, what a flash. It's all your fault. Now what's up?
Whenever I get frightened by lightning, I remember one of the most terrifying things that ever happened to me. It was at night time and I was in the desert. The moon was hidden behind some clouds and it was pitch black. Not a tree or a bush to be seen. A tiny little insect was scurrying along. It was just as small as you are, Maya, and quite alone.
Just as small as you are, Maya, and quite alone. Oh, what a storyteller. Too much.
There came the ghostly call of some night bird. Ooh! Ooh! The wind rustled through the grass. Wisps of mist snaked over the ground. Ah!
I'm not a timid soul, but there are shivers running down my spine.
Kindly don't keep on interrupting me if you don't mind. Soon the insect noticed she was being followed. There were footsteps that kept on getting closer. The tiny insect became frightened and walked a little faster. Then she gathered all her courage together and looked around. There was nothing. But what was it that she could hear? But then suddenly there was something like a dark shadow that was following her and trying to grab her. And in her great fear, she began to run. The shadow kept on chasing her, and she ran and ran and ran. But when she suddenly turned around, right there under her nose...
Ah! Help, help, help! There, right under my nose. That's what I saw. There,
Willie,
right under my
what's going
nose.
on?
Help!
Stop behaving like a child. Let me go.
What's the matter with you, Willie?
Something crawled out right in front of my nose. I really did see
There's
it.
nothing to see.
You see,
And now?
Oh, Willie, you silly clot, you've just had a bad dream.
Nonsense, I didn't. But this is where it happened, right here exactly.
You really don't need to be frightened of me, you know. They call me Ugly Emil. I'm really quite harmless, despite my looks. But your story was so exciting, I didn't want to miss it. You can come down.
What a big fright you gave me.
My hat stood on end.
And actually, he's harmless.
Well done, Willie. You weren't frightened at all. Fantastic. Good grief. Now he faints. It's
very stupid. First of all, I messed up your story, and then I managed to frighten you all. I'm so sorry.
I can tell you I nearly died of fright when you suddenly popped up in front of me like that.
I know, everyone gets frightened, and most of them run away as well. I really wonder, do I have to be as ugly as I am?
No.
It's too terrible.
It's true that you're not very pretty, but that really doesn't matter.
That's right, you're not ugly at all.
You don't have to lie to me, I'm not blind. Every time I go past a puddle and see my face in the water, I get frightened of myself. That's why I spend as much time as possible underground.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Emil, does that mean that you live underground?
That's right, ever since I was born.
Oh!
This is probably the longest I've ever been above ground.
I tell you what, why don't you make a day of it and come and visit us in our meadow?
I've got a very tasty piece of cheesecake for you.
Hooray! Hooray! At last I found some people who aren't terrified of me because I'm ugly. Hooray!
You can stop now. We've got more than we require.
All right, I'm coming down.
Here we are. Would you like to take a seat on these petals?
What, you mean this lovely cushion's for me?
They're petals from lavender flowers.
They smell so good and they're so soft. I've never sat on a seat like this. Hooray! I had no idea that there were such nice people as you living around the corner from me.
Where's Maya?
She's fetching some honey for Emil. She'll be back very soon now.
That's enough.
I had no idea honey tasted so delicious.
Well, please take some more, Emil. I collected it specially for you.
No, thank you. I've had enough. If only I'd known how beautiful the world really is, I'd have come up a long time ago. Such a lovely blue sky, and look at the clouds floating. You don't know how envious I am of those who can fly around in the sky. But I can't do anything, and that's terrible.
But Emil, you can do something that none of us can do. You can disappear into the earth in just a few seconds.
That's right. None of us can follow you there. It must be exciting to disappear just like that.
Well, that's true, but it's very dark and lonely underground.
It makes me so sad to see you like that.
This was supposed to be an enjoyable afternoon, and there you sit, all down in the dumps and gloomy. Coffee, anyone?
No, thank you.
All right.
Once more, thanks for everything. I've really enjoyed myself, and I won't forget it. Bye-bye now, and my best wishes
Thank
to
you.
all of you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Happy.
Same to you. I've never seen anyone look so unhappy.
He'd like to be able to fly in the sky like us.
Well, that's the way things are. There's always something in life we want which we simply can't have. Not so, Flip?
If only we could do what we wanted.
All the same, I feel sorry for him.
Me too.
up in the morning is terrible.
Morning, Willie. Yup.
Doing your morning exercises?
Yes, don't really feel like him, but you've got to keep fit. Ha-ha. Ciao. Hey, yup. Hey, yup. Hey, yup. Hey, yup.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Maya's awake yet.
Good morning, Emil. Are you still asleep in there?
Oh, no, I've been awake for a long time, but it's so dark down there I thought I'd just stay in bed.
Yesterday you looked so lonely to me I thought I'd come and see you.
Thank you. That was very nice of you, my little one.
Anyway, I'm pleased to see you're in a much better mood today.
Well, I've had a long think about our talk yesterday.
And so?
Since I haven't got wings, I'll never fly. But it may be possible to learn to dance and sing a song. Although, I can't say I'm very musical. But then if I got myself a teacher, maybe I'd be able to manage it. What do you think?
Well, if it's going to make you feel any better...
Then would you please do me a favour?
Of course.
There must be a good music teacher you could introduce me to. Because I'm scared that if I go alone, I'll frighten everybody to death.
I do know a good one and I'll bring him here. Oh, but learning to sing and dance together's a bit much.
Then I'd like to learn singing.
Let's see, who'd be the best for that? I know the very one.
Not really? Oh, how marvellous, how marvellous. I'm going to learn to sing, I'm going to learn to sing. Oh, how the sound will ring through my underground halls. I'm going to
Hello, Mr. Finesong, can you hear me?
Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
Maya, why didn't you just come in as usual?
It's because I'm not alone today.
Oh, I suppose it's Willie and Alexander. I don't see them anywhere.
I'm here with Emil.
I don't know any Emils. Who's he?
You mustn't hide away, Emil. Come out.
Good day.
You mustn't be frightened of him. He's a good friend of mine. He just looks terrifying, that's all, really.
You can say that again. Why on earth did you bring him?
Because I'd like you to teach him to sing, please.
Whatever for?
Because he'd like to sing, and you're the best singer there is.
Oh, yes, please teach me.
All right, there's no harm in trying.
You see? Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Oh, that's all right. You know I can never refuse you anything, Maya.
I'll leave you now, Emil. Do your best,
Of course. I'll try as hard as I can, my friend.
What's that terrible noise we've been hearing from morning till night?
Sounds like someone trying to sing.
What's that dreadful noise?
All right, let's try it again. Your voice must come from your stomach.
But Mr. Teacher, what's the matter? What's happened to you? If only I knew what to do.
Emil, do tell me how your singing lessons are getting on.
Quite good, apparently. Anyway, the teacher told me I don't need any more lessons.
But that's very strange. Why did he say that?
You know, now that I come to think of it, I don't remember he gave me any reason.
Then I think I'll fly over to his house and ask him. Hello, Mr. Finesong. Anybody at home?
Yes, come in, Maya. I've had to lie down for a little bit. I'm completely exhausted from my lessons today. My head's aching so much and my whole body is shivering.
Oh dear, then he's never going to be a singer, is he?
No chance. He doesn't sing a single note correctly. And if anyone else has the misfortune to listen to him for a long time, he'd feel just as exhausted as I do.
Good grief. Oh, if only I knew what to do with him.
Please, Maya, don't leave me in the lurch now. I don't want to give up so soon. Can't we find another teacher who would have a bit more patience with me?
You still want to be a singer?
I'd like to be able to sing one song.
Oh dear, but I wonder who else... I've got it! Perhaps you'll sing better with an instrument to accompany you.
I'm sure you're right. Ah!
Emil, where are you?
Help! Help! I can't swim! Oh, why didn't I stay safely underground?
Won't you give it a try, Thekla?
But of course, why not, my little one? It was a good idea of yours to bring him to me. I am the best, you know. I'll turn him into a top-quality singer. He'll be like a nightingale to my violin.
I'll promise to try my very hardest, Mrs. Thekla.
Oh, don't worry about that, child. Just leave it to your teacher.
Company attention! By the right, ready!
Hey, yup. Ah, this must be your big exercise day.
Good day, Mr. Flip. We exercise every day, you know. When you rest, you rust, and we have to be on our guard to defend the poppy field at all times.
I'm very glad to hear that, and I'm sure that we couldn't be in better hands.
Glad to be of service. Section, left turn, forward march.
Oh, that's enough to make me eat my hat.
Oh, there it is again, that terrible voice.
It's horrible.
It's quite unbearable.
Something must be done about this at once. We don't like to complain, but it's really getting on our nerves.
Oh, please forgive me.
Thing is, it's not like music at all. It's a terrible noise.
I don't want to be nasty about it, Emil, but I must tell you, in all honesty, your singing gives me a headache.
All right, then I'll give up my singing at once.
That's very kind.
But none of you must think he meant anything bad by it. I was the one who encouraged him, so I'm also to blame. He was so unhappy, and he very much wanted to sing, so I took him along first to Mr. Finesong and then to Thekla. Just didn't work.
No, no, Maya, I'm the only one who's at fault, not you.
Right, left, right, left, right. Section, halt! Did you send in notice of this gathering? Huh? Oh! Hey! Sing it again! Hey!
I've always wanted to see one of those. Hello?
Absolutely crazy! Come along!
All I've done is cause you people
Don't say
trouble.
that.
I've given up singing, as I said I would. But could you please do me one more favour, Maya? You see, now that I can't become a singer, I would like to become a dancer instead. If I practice hard, I'm sure it will go much better. Please find me a dancing teacher.
Dancing teacher.
It's the last thing I'll ask
With
you to...
pleasure. Uh-oh.
Hooray, hooray, I'm going to be a famous dancer. I'm going to be a famous dancer. Oh.
Basically, all that you really need to do is follow the movements that I make.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, will you do the same thing, please?
Right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Wait,
7,
what are you
8,
doing? Just a little more rhythm, if you please. You know what I mean by that, don't you?
Yes, madame.
Don't worry, you'll soon get it. Watch me now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and now it's your turn, if you please.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, stop, it's getting worse. I tell you right now, my young friend, it's quite clear to me that you'll definitely never be any use as a dancer. Excuse me, please.
There, you heard it, Maya. I'm no good at anything.
You've no right to say that.
I'm so ugly anyway. I thought at least if I could sing or dance, then it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, I'm so unlucky. I don't have any other choice. I'm going to have to spend the rest of my life underground. Bye-bye, Maya. Thank you for everything you tried to do.
Have you noticed how Maya's always looking so sad these days?
I think she's been more upset about poor, ugly Emil than any of us realize.
I've been thinking about him a lot, and I believe we were all a little hard on him. After all, he was harmless, and we weren't very
I
patient.
must confess I feel guilty too.
Perhaps the best thing for Maya is to pretend that we haven't noticed anything.
I doubt if it'll help much, but we may as well try.
If I should meet Emil anyway, I'll tell him how sorry I am about the whole thing. I wonder where we went wrong. If only I knew where he was hiding. I've been hunting for him for 4 days.
Maya, please don't make such a face. You've been going round looking miserable for quite long enough.
It's hard to pretend to be happy when you're really not.
What's wrong?
I suppose it was my duty to tell Emil right at the beginning he wasn't going to succeed with the singing and dancing.
Perhaps you're right. But your problem is that you're always trying to help other people. Okay, if you want to go and visit him again, that's fine with me. I'll come along with
I've been
you.
looking for him every day, but he's never at home. He's probably gone to live somewhere else because he's so ashamed of himself.
You know the old bee proverb, 4 eyes are better than 2.
You can try.
Come on, don't lose heart now. We'll go and look for him and I'll call, "Where are you, Mr. Emil?" I'll really be surprised if we don't find him straight away.
I don't know.
You don't need to know. I'll know for you.
Oh.
Come on. Are you there, Mr. Emil?
Please answer, Emil. Where could he be? It's really very strange.
He can't have disappeared into thin air. Oh, look what's over there, Maya.
It looks like some kind of ball.
Oh, it's breaking open.
Oh.
Oh. That's an insect that's just come alive.
Wonderful.
Oh, yes. Whee. Oh, here it comes.
Hello, Maya and Willie.
Surely that's Emil's voice, but where is he?
Here, I'm Emil.
You've turned into a flying insect?
I can't believe it myself. I had no idea I was just a larva before.
And look how beautiful you are.
Do you mean I'm not ugly anymore?
Oh,
You've
no.
become really beautiful.
I can't
Really
believe it. It's
beautiful.
impossible.
And what's more, you can fly.
That's true.
Really?
Off we go, Mr. Flyer.
Oh, my dearest wish has been fulfilled, Maya.
Isn't it a lovely feeling to be able to fly?
And now it doesn't matter to me at all if I never sing or dance. Ah, not now that I can do something so much better.
What about a little race, Emil?
What a good idea.
Contestants, on your marks, get set, go! Bet I can catch you, slow coaches!